Hello, my lovely viewers. Welcome to today's update. Now, today we are going to be looking at Mr. Ibu'S saga. Now, you will agree with me that in the past days, Mr. Ibu and his family have been on the spotlight, has been in social media over their saga, the relationship, the infidelity, and what not what. Mr. Ibu is a hell of a comedian actor in the Nollywood industry. His real name is John Okafor, for those who do not know. Now, Mr. Ibu has been one person that has maintained closely about his relationship until recently, when rumor and infidelity issues have started coming up regarding his marriage and his adopted daughter and all that. Now, Mr. Ibu first got married many years ago to his wife and gave birth to two sons. Actually, the marriage didn't work. He ended the marriage, and years after, he got married to Stella Maris. According to what we know, Stella Maris and Mr. Ibu have had a very peaceful marriage until last year, when Stella Maris cried out on social media that for the very first time, Mr. Ibu raised his hands on her, but it was because of course, the adopted daughter.
Stay there now. Stay there now. Stay there now. You make me here, Mama.
I get BP.
You make me here, Mama.
I get BP.
You make me here, Mama. You make me this lady. And no matter what.
Who is Chioma now?
Mr. Ibu had 4 children with Stella Maris, but unfortunately they lost one child. Mr. Ibu has been in the spotlight for so many reasons, best known to other people. Fast forward to last year. Last year, Stella Maris cried out on social media saying that Mr. Ibu's adopted daughter, Chioma Jasmine, has been the source of his problem in his marriage. She alleged that Mr. Ibu is having an intimate affair with Chioma, who supposedly he said is his own daughter, his own adopted daughter. Fast forward to sometime last year, Stella Maris cried out on social media that he had abandoned her and the children crying, and then we saw videos of her crying, and then the apartment she was living in was submerged in water, and that Mr. Ibu abandoned her and went down to Abuja to stay with Jasmine, the supposedly adopted daughter. Now, about a month ago, Mr. Ibu cried out to Nigerians, pleading for assistance, that he had health issues, and I know that caught attention on social media, and a lot of people started calling in, donating for his surgery, and I believe Nigerians really responded to his plea. Now, this is where the problem started. Stella Maris cried on social media once again that she has been sidelined. She cried out that once again she has been sidelined in her own matrimonial home. Okay, now let's look at little she wrote on Instagram so that we'll be able to understand the whole picture. She said, recently, there has been some malicious lies being peddled against me on social media as masterminded by Jasmine Chioma Okeke, who wants to make me an outsider in my own home, but God forbid. I will address Jasmine's excessive interference in my family affairs and other related matters when the time is right. For now, my husband's health is most important. Well, you hear that? She went further to write that the 1 million naira donation was paid into my account on my husband's instructions, and in his presence to set some bills at at the home front. She went further to say that I do not have access to the main Access Bank account where people make donations. It is being secretly controlled by Jasmine, yet she is cooking up all kinds of lies and propaganda against me in order to keep absolute control of that account. How she manipulated her way and took control of that account is story for another day. She went further to explain that a private discussion between Jasmine and her brother, that she recorded it as a tool of blackmail. Yes, a private conversation between Jasmine and Stella Maris's brother surfaced, where they were talking about buying a car for her and all that. Yes, and she clarified that there was never a time she asked anybody to buy a car for her. So you tend to imagine and understand why Jasmine will be talking to someone and record it only to bring it out. Yeah, to bring it out when you have an issue or a misunderstanding with someone, just to make a point. Why was the conversation recorded in the first place, you might want to ask. Now, she confirmed that the whole campaign of calumny against her started when she asked for the statement of account. Yes, the statement of account of the Access Bank where the donations are being made. Now, Stella Maris did not understand Jasmine anymore because Jasmine took control of the account, is the one running things at the hospital, her and her team, and then she is being sidelined. Now, she was confused and asked for the statement of account for the Access Bank account where the donations were going in. That was when Jasmine now started ranting and bringing up all manner of things. But if you look at Stella Maris carefully, her position was that she wanted transparency in handling of public donations instead of a secret kind of arrangement Jasmine was showing up there. Now, till date, she confirmed that she has no idea or whatsoever the status of that account. Yes, let's now take it down. You're married to someone and then a supposedly adopted daughter is taking charge of finances. I think there's something fishy, there's something wrong there. It's either there is no trust between the husband and wife. I will categorically say there's a problem because few days ago Jasmine released an audio of a conversation between her and Mr. Ibu, where Mr. Ibu alleged that his wife Stella Maris wants to kill him. So that also is faulted. Well, we want to know your take on this. Do you think Mr. Ibu's wife is being treated fairly? Because right in your matrimonial home, your wife is being treated like a stranger. And again, you would want to ask, why is Stella Maris always concerned? Yes, the adoption process, how was it done? Meanwhile, a video of Jasmine feeding Mr. Ibu have surfaced online with a caption that she would not say anything until he gets well. Let's look at it. Let's know what you think in the comments section.